Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos al canal. Hoy les traemos una nueva entrega de VAMPYR. Bueno. Creo que lo primero de todo va a ser devolver la cartera a aquel tío. Ah, pone analiza la sangre de William Schoff en la mesa de trabajo. Ya que estamos aquí. Aquí, ¿no? Ah, mira, quinina, 4. Nos faltan cositas. Suero. Mejorar armas. Nivel 2. Esto lo podría mejorar. La estaca se puede subir de nivel, pero no puedo. ¿Y esto? Lo que no sé, ¿estas armas aturden como la estaca? 45 de daño, 65 de daño, 65 de daño. Vamos a mejorar esto. Operación en curso, vale. Me la quiero equipar. ¿Cómo me la equipo? ¿O no es aquí?
Blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
Pero si me acabo de levantar, ¿qué dice ahora que el sol está a punto de salir?
The flower's dying. It needs water.
Ay, que mal estoy, que poquito me quejo. Un espejo. ¿Se ve mi sombra o no? Sí, se ve mi sombra. Vamos a buscar al tío de la cartera. Vale. A ver si es aquí donde se cambia lo del arma. Ajá. Equipar. Vamos a ver qué tal nos va. Ay, que mal estoy, que poquito me quejo. Vamos a salir de aquí, vamos a buscar la puerta principal.
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Bueno, pues su vida en Londres.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
Recompónganse. Esto creo que es más factible.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Joder, qué tía más negativa, cojones.
Do you need medical help yourself, nurse?
I'm fine, really. I just need to sleep.
Le he dado revisión médica. A ver su calidad de la sangre. Está bastante bien. Y es amija de este señor, del de la cartera. Vale. Su vida en Londres.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual, especially concerning doctors.
¿Por qué Milton es tan gruñón?
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
O otra pista de putísima madre.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned, Milton is not the chatty type.
Que le pregunta a él, vale.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc
Bueno,
amongst
esto ya lo
the
hemos
staff
oído.
and patients. We are running
Vale,
out
vale,
of everything.
vale.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning.
Que no,
And no
cojones.
matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
Qué tía más negativa, cojones. Qué tía más negativa. Le sorprendería. O debería cambiar su actitud.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
Bueno, aquí pone pista requerida. ¿Abandona el hospital?
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
Hombre, si le digo esto puede que se enfade. O que diga aquí te quedas.
But you're doing something important here. For all the patients who need your help.
We save lives, sure. Each time we send a cured patient home, it's a relief beyond words.
¡Claro, coño!
But since the epidemic, I feel so powerless.
Bueno, ya irá mejor, coño, ya irá mejor. Ya irá mejor. Vale. Atrás. Bueno, pues adiós.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Miro todo para no dejarme nada. Hay que intentar agotar siempre todas las vías de diálogo. No tosa en público. También me puedo comer a esta, tío. A ver.
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital.
¿Cómo está?
And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
¿Mortal?
Nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Bueno, una de dos. O esta tía está como una cabra, o es verdad lo que dice. Hombre, yo me implico más, quiero pensar que esta mujer está más bien mal de la azotea, pero vamos a hacer la revisión médica.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
Esta para mí que es una loca de atar, macho. Más bien es una paciente que está como una cabra.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
Y... bueno, dicen que a los locos hay que seguirles la corriente, por tanto, sus enemigos.
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
El jardín de la morgue. Que por cierto, si yo a esta tía la veo que le puedo chupar la sangre, pienso que está loca. Porque el juego parece que me deja... Además pone aquí cautivar.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry.
Vampire.
These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Nueva investigación. ¿Es un vampiro?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Descríbame sus síntomas.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Vale, ya está claro que está chalá. ¿Y este tío quién es?
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
Efectivamente está como una cabra porque los vampiros se sienten Dios. Y este tío te dice que se siente fatal. Así que atrás, atrás. Aquí quedó algo. ¿Quién es en realidad?
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that
Claro,
not
claro.
enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
Anda, anda, vete y te acuestas ya. Vete y
I'll
te
leave you,
acuestas ya.
Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Anda, anda. Anda que no andas nada. Vamos. Pone descansa en la cama hasta la noche siguiente. Bueno, pues... A lo mejor es que no puedo salir porque es de día. Porque el tío decía que...
Giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays. Blood boil with fever.
Hola, mijo.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
He encontrado su cartera.
I have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money, and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
Oh, nos da dinero. ¿Y por qué tienen su idilio en secreto? Porque él es negro y la otra blanca.
What's going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired. Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
Así me gusta. Pero podrían despedirlo.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Como te pegue un bocado.
Do you know that Nurse Hawkins is thinking of leaving the hospital?
That's not a surprise. We've talked about it already.
Does it not bother you?
Sometimes I think she may be right. We should run away while we can. Question is, where can we go? Where is it safe?
Bueno, si te piensas ir, dímelo para que te coma. Bueno. Oh.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here. This city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I've seen babies left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
Bright side of life. La la. La 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 la. Bueno, tío, pues...
Goodbye, Milton.
Espérate.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Bueno, al ver estas pistitas, este tío me ha dado ya mucha calidad en la sangre. Como me lo coma, madre mía. Yo espero que si se van que me avise. Así como no van a estar, me lo como y ya está.
Goodbye, Milton.
Como si no estuviera ya, pero de verdad. Vámonos para la cama. Pacientes. Uy, aquí hay mucha gente. ¿Dónde está la gente que he visto? Pues que están dentro. Están dentro del edificio. Vamos a mirar bien en... ¿He hablado yo con este?
Good evening, Dr. Tibbets.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Este hombre le veo que tiene un brazalete negro.
Goodbye, Dr. Tibbets.
Adiós, tío.
This is no time for self. It is the last thing our patients need.
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised, but I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swans's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
Esta mujer, ¿para dónde está mirando? Yo no sé si es que es ciega o no sé, ¿por qué está mirando para acá?
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Bueno, el hospital se mantendrá firme.
Do you think this hospital can survive the epidemic?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Yo creo que esta mujer es ciega. Es ciega. Revisión médica,
Do
no
you
creo,
require
¿no?
medical assistance, nurse?
Thank you for your concern, but I'm fine.
Tipeps la halaga.
Why does Dr. Tippett claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Dr. Tippett does not think of you as just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting he's not taking my gender into consideration when it comes to medical practice and knowledge, I really hope he doesn't.
Bueno. Y aquí creo que no hay nada. A ver.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Bueno, vamos a acostarnos ya.
Another night of the glorious battalion of Pembroke.
A ver por dónde. A ver, por aquí.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital. That's Pembroke nowadays.
Daily routine.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes, Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins, but are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Time has lost its effect on me, but the suffering continues.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Why do you feel responsible for the injury, Thomas? What really happened?
I wasn't disfigured by any German shells. It happened during my leave. It was an accident.
Tell me what really happened then.
I went with a whore in Rouen. Dead drunk I was. The hotel was a shithole. There was a fire that night.
Did you start the fire? Were you trying to avoid going back to the front? That's not uncommon, you know.
No. It's just that I was asleep when the flames reached the room. The girl was long gone. Bitch never woke me up. Left me to burn.
Joder. Revisión médica.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
How close are you to Miss Horcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt
Claro.
you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside. But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
Es que hay que tener en cuenta que si esa tía le pega un mordisco en el cuello, pero fuerte, fuerte, fuerte...
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Madre mía,
You
cómo
do
está el
realize
percal.
she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome.
Madre mía, cómo está el
She
percal.
truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Joder.
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Bueno, pues... Es que hay algunas que ya las he seleccionado, pero se me salen como si no.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Disgust on every street corner. It's the daily routine.
Vamos a dormir.
So many deaths.
Vamos a acostarnos ya. Creo que nos vamos a quedar como estamos. $1300.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
Bueno. Turno de noche. Atiende la puerta.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Nurse, this room is off limits, and I'd prefer to keep it that way. Make sure the rest of the staff are so informed.
Of course, Doctor. And what about the antiseptics? Or do I inform the staff that you're too busy?
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
La morgue. Pues creo que voy a salvar aquí. Lo que pasa es que si me vuelvo a acostar pasa un día, ¿no? ¿O cómo? Bueno, hemos conocido un poquito a los lugareños. Nos han asignado nueva misión. Y ya en la siguiente va a haber toñas como panes. La noche siguiente. Bueno, pues aquí vamos a dejar el episodio. Ya saben que si con este vídeo se han reído, han aprendido algo, han pasado el rato, pues le pueden dar al vídeo me gusta. También si creen... Ha puesto ahí investigación superada. Que por cierto... Cautivar 1, ¿por qué? ¿Cómo se sube el nivel de cautivar? Bueno, aquí vamos a dejar el episodio. Ya sabéis que con este vídeo se han reído, han aprendido algo, han pasado el rato, pueden darle al vídeo me gusta. También, si creen que quieren apoyar este canal, pues se pueden suscribir, que es gratis, y de paso pues me ayuda un poquito. Como digo siempre, muchas gracias por ver. Y hasta luego, Lucas. No puedo.